always struggle with an intro, like hello. Some people have some lines that they always say. Oh, I could always say hello to our future friends as well. Anyone who's watching this later. The chat is filling up. James was here first. Hello, James. And James also sent some good magic to my computer again. Very good. You need that to prepare. Dilara's also here. Good morning, my friend. Hello. And Mark is here with some coffee. Oh yeah, I need coffee today. I feel a bit tired. I'm wondering if I'm only feeling tired because I now can sleep a bit longer. Now that my kids are on vacation and there's no school, we don't have to wake up early. So that means that I wake up not... Usually I'm up already 2 hours before the stream starts, so I'm fully awake by then. But now I get up like an hour before the stream and like really have to wake up slowly. So yeah, that's why I might also seem to you a bit more tired than usual. That might be the reason. I'm still not fully woken up. So hello, Mark. Oh, and thanks for sharing your some pictures of your morning walk from yesterday. Ooh, a spooky book. Tell me about it. I have to write it down. October is coming soon. That's my... that's when I read the spooky books. I mean, I love to read spooky books all the time, but I already want to have a list ready of books I can get for October. Oh, chat is filling up. Yeah, feels relief when she realizes that I'm not the only person in the chat. Hey, come on, that's not true. We can also had really nice chats when only you were there. So it's not... I was just already planning on saying, it's a quiet morning, it seems. But then chat was full suddenly. Yeah. The card, maybe the card also is... I chose this Seasons of the Witch deck today, which is actually for October. Maybe because it's so hot, I'm already kind of looking forward to the colder season. I don't know. So spooky books, this deck, all kind of already hinting at what's coming. And the card says, Wolf, devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. It's all about intuition, trust your intuition, and also our connection with nature, that we should trust more those instincts we have. And I thought of Braiding Sweetgrass, the book I talked about a lot. And Mark. Oh. And yeah, in this book, she talks a lot about our relationship to nature as humans. And I always saw us humans as kind of, with our abilities, we are the protectors. We can protect and take care of nature. But she kind of told me with this book that's a bit stupid to think like that. Of course, we are all a part of the nature. We are not above nature or anything. And she kind of opened this viewpoint of that we should see nature as our teacher, which I found very interesting. And she has several examples of that in her book. So this kind of made me think and open up this new viewpoint. And how can I connect this to writing? I don't know. But I always say that we should stay open. I think, especially with writing, there is often our subconscious involved and the deeper nature of ourselves. And that's why it's so important to get out of our head sometimes when we are writing. maybe if we go, for instance, on a walk in nature, this is when we connect, or this helps us connect to our deeper parts and also to our creative parts, to our subconscious. And so maybe this card is hinting at that, to reconnect with nature more in order to spark our creativity, our creative energies. So let's see what happened in the chat. The evil one. Oh yeah, I think Dilara summoned the evil one here. Hello, Dilara. It's called The Villa. Ooh, a captivating thriller about betrayal and sisterhood by Rachel Hawkins. Okay. Is this haunted house then? Sounds like that a bit. I love haunted house stories. That's why I'm asking. Yeah. Haunted house and friendship problems. Awesome. Sounds really good. Yeah. Dilara summoned a crowd. Can I officially call myself a witch? And the grinning bearded bastard says yes. Oh, and the drunken kitty. Where is... Oh, yeah, here. All you have to do is say our name. Ooh, by the way, my cat likes beer. I caught her licking the tops of bottles a couple of times. Oh, that's so funny and cute. Was the cat drunk then? I want to see a drunk cat. Or maybe I don't, but maybe a tipsy cat. I mean, a really drunk cat is probably just lying around somewhere. So, let's set up our warm-up sprint. I'm eager to continue working on my novel since yesterday when I looked into my calendar and really saw I could really finish my manuscript before I go on vacation. So I'm eager to do that and move forward with it. So let's sprint. And by the way, Michael asked me yesterday if I want to stream on another stream on Sunday. So I might be streaming 2 times on Sunday. It's crazy. We'll see. And I have to set up the stream. I shouldn't forget. Ooh, Science Boy. I love the picture of the avatar. Interesting. We'll need to figure out why your kitty needs alcohol. Yeah. Has he had issues since he was a kitten? I think I heard some stories about animals that drink alcohol, like those is it called apes, monkeys, chimpanzees, I think, that eat half rotten fruit and stuff to get drunk. So I think animals also just want to have fun from time to time, party a bit. So yeah, go Anja. Thank you. Yes, I can do this. So let's sprint. Enjoy the pixel food timer again. Here we go. Okay. Now you already had a glimpse maybe at the next timer, because yesterday I uploaded another timer my daughter made, or where she drew the picture for. Yeah, we will use this next. Yeah, how did everybody do? I worked on my next scene. Currently, I'm adding or thinking about showing more visual cues, how my character is feeling. They're going through some emotional turmoil after this big revelation, so I want to show it a bit better instead of just telling. And it's I find it sometimes so difficult to not use the same cues, so to speak, again and again, like clenching the fists in anger, or maybe having the teeth, together in anger, stuff like that, that we usually use. Sometimes want to think of something else that really shows the emotions, and especially in one novel, I don't want to always use the same because it gets boring and repetitive. So, oh yeah. First, let's say good morning to Misha. Hello, hello. Good to see you. And Misha shared that right now I'm crocheting some fingerless gloves. Next sprint, I'll go meditate, which sounds like a great plan. I think crocheting is probably also very meditative. I don't know. I'm not doing it. My daughters love to, especially my eldest daughter is like all in with crocheting right now. And Misha finished one row of her glove. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, my eldest is really, she's from, it felt like from one day to the next, she was crocheting dresses already, just with the help of YouTube. She's really good at those things. And my second daughter, of course, is like, oh, I want to do this too. And so my eldest daughter is now helping my second daughter to learn it. And I think, especially in the beginning, you need some patience. And that's why I'm not crocheting. Because I don't have the patience to learn it. So yeah. I always say, like with playing video games, I can do this later when I'm 80 years old, maybe, and have time for things like that. I don't know, maybe also more patience to learn. It's too hot, I think, here today. It's very I'm pretty sure we will have a what's it called, thunderstorm soon. Oh, James. Too much SE. Probably. I've tried all kinds of crafts like that. I know how to what's the English word? I have to look this up. My brain isn't. So one is knitting. Yeah, knitting, of course. I know how to knit. I learned that, but I never knitted anything that you could use. I just know how to do it, but I never finished anything. Actually, very funny when you think about it. So yeah, I like the idea of crocheting, but it's probably will end the same. And probably, James, you're right. It's too much. But that's why I thought about it, that it would be a good thing to learn, because this would be something I could do with my hands. And I don't know, but still, yeah, I gave up on that for now. I also once tried to sew, with a sewing machine. That was when my kids were very little still. I had this phase. I got a sewing machine, and I think I sew a dress for my daughter. Yes, I did. I bought a. You can buy packages where you already have the everything together that you need, and then you just have to cut it out and sew it together. So it's like a DIY kit. So I did some of that. I also made some little bags. It was fun for some time, but then I stopped. I think I stopped because I struggled with the sewing machine. It's a kind of complicated time. So I again didn't have the patience for it. So yeah, probably you're right. I more love to be. I prefer to do things in my head. Just sit somewhere in the corner and dream about stuff. And it's yeah. Mark made breakfast, awesome, and created a storm by leaving my apartment door open. Oh, for some minutes to blow through with cool morning air. Yeah, I tried to do that here too, but it's not working. I think today there is no wind here, and the air is really thick because a thunderstorm is coming, and it's why it's like Misha? Yeah, it's really meditative. Although this pattern is a bit hard for me to do because my stitches are tight, which makes it really difficult to make stitches and stitches properly. Yeah. Yeah, I know this from knitting that sometimes, yeah, when they, yeah, are too tight. But I know what you're talking about. You like the idea? Yes, it's so true. I also, probably because we talked about crocheting and stuff, sometimes Instagram shows me some stuff now too. And I love seeing all those ideas and share some of them with my daughters. So that's already enough for me. Just the idea. James, you can so easily make fun of me now because you know those details. Mark, we had a thunderstorm around midnight. See? It's probably moving towards us now to the east. It was amazing. Sat at the window and watched it. Yes, I love thunderstorms too. I'll tell the wind to move it up towards you. Thank you. Northeast, yes. Trouble with things. Stop tempting. Yeah, you can see through me from miles away. Whatever I'm mentioning, that's just that. And this part of your personality type. That I'm watching a Korean a K drama right now, and it's so funny because they also I watch it with subtitles, and but I can hear when they talk about when it's the subtitle says personality type, they are saying actually the word MBTI. I think Koreans are also very interested in Myers-Briggs, I have the feeling. So, because I already also saw on YouTube sometimes Korean mentions or videos on MBTI and stuff. So I think Koreans also are very interested in this kind of typology. Mm, I know little details, and now you have to fear my teasing. Yeah, welcome to my mother's life. Yeah, but I think that you said that's how you share and show appreciation or love with your mom, and so I like that. You can tease me. The underwater timer. Um, I really want to show you the new timer that my daughter drew the pictures. So I hope you enjoy this one for 25 minutes. It's good for my pirate story. I will use this later. Sprint number 2 is over. How did everybody do? We had some fun in the chat talking about MBTI, Myers-Briggs. Again, our favorite topic, typology. But I mean, what can we do? We have James here, who is our expert. Let me just. But first, I worked on my scene, continued on my scene, and currently I'm carving out. I read one of my paragraphs and felt like, oh my God, there's actually so much, a deeper meaning, or I mean, it hints at that, but it's not clear enough. So I now, or next, want to make this more clear. The big revelation, what it actually means for my main character. There's so much attached to that, and so this big revelation follows a lot of smaller revelations or insights on her personal relationships. So how this changes those relationships in a deeper way, and I now will try to start showing that in this paragraph. I don't know. I have to think about it because I don't want to too quickly show everything, because there will still coming up the climax. It will happen soon, and there is like this. It's difficult to explain. So I'm working towards that right now. Let's have another look at the chat. I think that's first Mark said some of us enjoy your typology bits a lot, James. To James, yes, me too. I also enjoy very much. Those matching in a positive way are flattering. And the other ones are enjoyable in a kind of masochistic. I don't know how you pronounce this way. But yeah, that was a bit funny. But there's some truth to that. Struggle with things is common with IJ and EP types. Struggle with people is more common with IP and EJ types. An insight from the OPS take on MBTI. I was like, wait a minute, because my husband is an ENFJ, and I don't think. I was thinking about if he actually has struggles with people, because he's very good with people. That's his strength, absolute strength, I would say. He can also easily make others open up to him. So he's very good at that, and can also use this in a manipulative way. But he doesn't want to. But he also says sometimes when he has a certain goal and wants people to bring, he's also a kind of manager of the startup. So of course he has to kind of bring people to do certain things, but he's very good at how do you say, encouraging people, and inspiring people. So bringing them together and so that they follow his idea, like that they see the bigger picture and then are motivated to do things. So that's his strong suit, I would say. But he also, maybe that's what I could see as a struggle for him. He's always about harmony. So it's always important for him to, that everyone's happy, So if someone is not happy, he sometimes might even give up something that he would have liked, in favor of this other person. Or he avoids conflict, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what he struggles with. It's in minor situations sometimes when he thinks like, I don't, similar to me. He said he wants to go to this party, and then usually it's because he has a lot of work to do. He's like, actually I shouldn't go there. but he still goes there because he doesn't want to offend anyone, stuff like that. That's where his people-pleasing side comes out, where another person would just say, I prefer doing something else right now. So now you know a little bit more about my husband. Yeah, some more discussions about this. Oh yeah, and Mark also wanted to learn a bit more about himself, but what type would struggle with things and people both? Oh wait, things are easy. It's habits and changes. Those are the struggle bringers. Habits and changes would be low SI. That would suggest that you might be INTP or INFP. And those are actually the two types Mark gets on almost every test, see? So, oh, interesting. So James asks, Mark, probing your fourth function, what poses the greater challenge? Getting practical things done in the outside world or relating to the social demands of others? Oh yeah, interesting. Let's see what Mark answered. Getting outside things done is a big problem. Relating to social demands of others depends. It's easy to understand all kinds of motivation and actions, but hard to take interest. I love that. Too much self-centrism. Interesting. Oh, Ian is here. Good morning. Hello. Have caught up. Yes, younger Koreans. Oh, yes, of course, you have insights into Korean culture. Yes, younger Koreans are into MBTI these days, it seems. Aha. Actually, I rarely struggle with people. I just don't engage with them. Yeah. Interesting. I want to see next what James comes up with then with your answers. It's very fascinating to read through that chat. So, yeah, I need to continue working on my scene. Like I said, it's very something big I'm working on right now with this one paragraph, but it's very important, I think. So I'm excited to look into that. But first, let's set up a timer. Here we go. Let's imagine this is iced tea because it's actually too warm. Probably it's not good to drink hot coffee in the morning when it's so hot, but habit. Yeah, everything's set up. So let's jump into our 40-minute sprint, which is very long. You know that. We're all used to it right now, but yeah, I actually get a lot of things done usually during my 40-minute sprint. So I have to thank Ian that he forced me to start doing those long sprints. But I also want to remind you to also a reminder to myself to get up from time to time and drink some water, for instance, and move a bit. Because I've been already sitting here for half an hour again. I don't know. But first, let's get some work done. So here we go. Enjoy. Have fun. Okay, that was our 40-minute sprint. And it ended with a joke from Ian. If you like 40 minutes, you'll love 45 minutes. Said while taking cover to avoid the missile has now been thrown my way. I mean, if you want to, I can start a stream and set a timer for 2 hours. If you want long sprints. And then I'll end the stream afterwards. But I think 40 minutes is enough for me right now. I'm always getting tired towards the end. Probably because of the sprints before that as well. Because, yeah, it's just some time to focus. And then at some point, my brain is like, you need to move. You need to do something else, Anja, for a while. Yeah, but I finished my scene. And I'm getting kind of scared about the emotions that will happen in the next scenes. So, it's hard stuff, especially if you want to write about it. So, we'll see what happens. But I'm determined still to finish this thing. Yeah, why not? If I have a stream, it'll be 1 hour, 30-minute sprint with a bit of chat at the start and end. Yeah, that's what Jazz did in his, I think, work hours or something. I don't silent work hour or something. I don't remember really what he called it, but we met up, at a certain time. I think it was over Zoom. Jess said hi. We said hi in the comments. Maybe we mentioned what we wanted to work on, and then there was an hour-long sprint. And then at the end we said like, okay, that was fun, and left the meeting. Still, it's very helpful because it still has more accountability than just being on your own at home. You know, that you at least want to have this 1 hour focused on your project. I think that's very valuable. And I think he based this idea on Lawrence Sapala, who had this silent writing group once in real life, not online, but I think she also does this now online. But back in the day, she met up with people in a coffee shop or somewhere, and everyone just worked for an hour or so on their project, and then they left. Maybe had a little chat, I don't know. But the only goal of this group was to meet and write together. They didn't really talk about it or judge the other people's writings. We don't want this, introverts don't want that. And then everyone left. But still, this was so helpful because each week you had 1 hour writing, accountability, and did get stuff done. Because when you do this regularly, like we do here with the stream, you actually move forward, even if you sometimes feel it's slowly, but you actually move forward with your project. So, or you could end the 40-minute sprints with a remark line, and while we chat, 5 more minutes for Ian to sprint. 5 more minutes, yeah. Ian, no one is stopping you from sprinting longer. My version of socializing would be attending a silent writing group. Yes. I mean, even the thought of having to go out and meet with strangers and sit on a table or at a table and write is kind of scary, isn't it? I remember, yes, I think once I did post we have this neighborhood platform thing. I even posted there once and wanted to start something like that, but then I checked out Because I think people really wanted to do that. So I was kind of scared from what was happening, that 2 or 3 people answered and said, yes, that's actually a good idea. And some said, would it be okay if I worked on something else instead of writing? And then I chickened out. I don't know what I said. I then didn't do it. I prefer this kind of socializing, you know, like with people on the other side of the ocean. Yeah, I mean, Mark is very close. He's in the same country as I am. That's already. Oh yeah, James would be doomed on one of his talkative days. I think, of course, this is stupid, you know. I probably would have met some good people, and maybe it was just my fear. And yeah, I mean, for instance, if I would have met other people who are also interested in writing, I mean, usually that's a good thing, but begins to reconsider whether I'm actually an introvert. I think we know all. We have those kinds of topics that kind of open us up, and we suddenly spill out a lot of stuff. Oh, Mark has to leave early. Thank you for today's stream, Anja. Goodbye and take care, everybody. Yes, have a great day. And yeah, hope it's not too hot where you are right now. Ian, I was imagining my table being far away from everyone else. Yeah, maybe you could just say it's a meetup at this coffee shop, but not at the same table. This would be already better. Or in the library, you just know that other people in the library are writing as well, but you don't know who. So, yeah. Bye, Mark, says Ian. Take care, Mark. Such a silent writing group sounds awesome. See? Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, it's a good thing that we have the group here. It's also kind of silent, you know? I'm the only one really talking. You're talking in the chat, but if you prefer to stay quiet, it's okay too. So I know sometimes we have people watching who don't participate in the chat and just need this, probably those streams, the sprints, and this is already helpful. So yeah, I also sometimes watch streams as a lurker, as they say, because interacting is already kind of distracting, because then you look in the chat if there was an answer or something. So sometimes just lurking is also better for me. Yeah, exactly. If worst comes to worst, you can always mute the stream. Ian, libraries are here. Oh, libraries here are quite social. Really? Loud places these days? No, it's okay. Sometimes when there are a lot of kids, it might be a bit, but usually still libraries are quiet here. The libraries, even I'm quite sad that the university library I used to go to when I studied, and it's on the other side of town. There was a time when I went there each day just to get some writing done amongst the students, you know, because when they have their exams coming up, they crowd the library there. It's a quite big one, and all the desks are full, are taken by students, of course, studying. But sometimes I went there, sitting amongst them, and worked there. But I would do this more often, but it's, like I said, on the other side of the town, and it's too far from me. It takes too much time just to get there and back. Yep, looking books. I don't go to libraries after school, especially if the library is near school. Yes, I also love library study rooms. Yeah, me too. It's this kind of atmosphere I enjoy very much and is helpful. Yeah, better, I think, than a coffee shop, which is louder. So yeah. Time for a final sprint. 20 minutes. Yeah, let's do a 20-minute sprint. I need to go grocery shopping before the thunderstorm arrives. So, and then probably there won't even be a thunderstorm. I'm waiting for the rain to start, but yeah, actually it was supposed to start at 10, which is right now, but yeah, okay. We'll see what happens during the next 20 minutes. Enjoy the last sprint. Okay, that's the end of our stream. Sorry, I kind of missed the end of the sprint. I was so into. I started to set up my weekend streams for Sunday. So if anyone wants to be there when I stream on Sunday, same time as usual, so quite early for anyone here, or in the middle of the night for anyone on the other side of the ocean. Yeah, I will set this up soon. Yeah, you almost gave us another 20 minutes. For a moment, I was thinking we were going to get an extended stream today. I'm so sorry, but like I said, I will stream on Sunday. I mean, that's another stream, and probably Michael asked me. I might also stream a second time as a co-host on Michael's channel on Sunday. So lots of streams are coming up. So, but I also will be here again tomorrow. So I hope you all have a great rest of the day, rest of the night. See you soon, my friends. Ciao, ciao.